Welcome to Antichess TV episode 369. Not going to say what that reminds me of. Today is June 27th, 2017. I'm your host, The Wiz, and today we're going to play Antichess against perfection. Antichess is a variant of chess where you try to lose instead of win, lose all your pieces. It's a must-capture game. Perfection, however, they actually solved this variant recently. And by they, I mean the people who aren't me. They're the same ones who make Wheat Thins, I think. And they have figured out the perfect moves to win Antichess, which it turns out white can win every game if they play perfectly. A different they, I think, because it's not likely that the makers of Wheat Thins know how to play the white pieces of Antichess. So what you want to do in this variant is play e3 and then play perfectly. Now, I can't play perfectly, but what I can do is play against an engine. The engine on the chess is very, very, very good. So let's go do that. Oh, it says bye. We're going to ignore that and just see how badly we do. So if we switch to anti-chess and then we put that's friend. And we play with the machine and put it on anti-chess and then go level 8 and we'll just go with either color. I fortunately got the white pieces. This says Stockfish level 8, although I don't think the name of the engine is Stockfish when it comes to anti-chess. So we'll just see how we can do against the engine. That's the whole point of the show. Switch the view so it looks nice. And how are we going to do? In this kind of position, I like to play Queen G4. So it's a must-capture game. After B5, I was forced to capture that. In this position, I'm forced to capture the bishop. I'll play that here. And now I'm forced to, oh, I have a choice. Oh, this is very interesting. What happens to me when I play here and he plays here is that I get super confused because then we're both like destroying things of the opponents and it's very difficult to calculate exactly what's going on. So I'll just take the queen, then it's going to be much simpler. And now I take this, which is guarded. So I might actually have a problem here because maybe, yeah, ooh, because the knight h6 won't be guarded, so I don't want the rook to get out too much. But if the let's say I play a3, it's a common plan that I like to do, and he takes that take with a pawn. So my pawn sitting here, he can go knight h6, threatening to come over here. And if I push, then he can play this. Oh, and then my pawn goes like, oh, this is very tough, very tough. So I'm just going to give myself a horrible pawn structure. Oh, the problems haven't gone away. Well, let's see what he does. See if he makes me do this. He doesn't. He's setting up a win. This is bad for me. If I could get my king to attack g4, then knight g4 maybe won't win. So probably at this point, the computer has solved how to force a victory against me. Taking this knight is going to force my rook over, so I want to avoid that. And here he comes. Oh, and now he wins. And now you see how fast he's playing? Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. These are forced moves because I have exactly one capture that's possible each move. And you can see I actually lost this position for sure at the point where the computer speeds up to be super fast. So if we rewind a little bit, it was rook b2 where I definitely lost this game because that pulled the bishop out where it was going to be capturing like this. Was there anything I could do about that? Maybe play bishop b2 instead. I have to resign that game. Good game, Stockfish. Wow. So what you can learn is I don't think it had a perfect opening. Let's play b6 here. Yeah, you see how it's thinking a little bit? It does not play perfectly. That gives me a lot of hope. Maybe I'll beat it one of these games. Let's see. So queen out. I'll play this because I don't want it to suck my bishop over here. Okay, okay. e4. So did I play d5 and bring the queen out? I'm not sure. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm still alive. It's thinking. That's great news. I like to see if it's like moving instantly or not. Okay, so my knight is being sucked in. So how bad could this be? Maybe I do lose here. Ooh, oh. So if you ever want to work on your anti-chess, don't do this, right? Because anti-chess is all about having fun. That's the whole point. My knight is going to capture everything he has now. That is the whole point of, ooh, this could be good. No, I'm sure he's figured that out before. Ah, no, I have to take all this stuff. I have to resign now. My queen is going to om-nom the entire army. So one of the reasons that people practice things to learn is because it's somewhat enjoyable. I mean, even the top professionals in their fields. Let's take curling as an example because it doesn't make any sense to me. If you go out there and practice your curling, which I could do that at home on my kitchen floor, I have a broom, and you're like, I don't know if you know what curling is. It's not this, although it's about as fun as that. Uh, if you do that, you're having fun. And those pros have fun when they practice. So that's why I don't recommend doing what I'm doing right now. Queen g4. Can I actually, is this the same position? No. It was pretty close. Let's see how this opening went. Yeah, b5 was thrown in, so it's completely different. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna lose this though. I haven't lost yet. Have I? What's happening? Doesn't seem like I've lost this game. Doesn't seem like I've lost. Dropping frames. Frames. I'm dropping about 21% of my frames. Yeah, what can I do about that? I don't know. I think I need to find a solution for my stream. You YouTube viewers, you have it so nice because the bits are already there for you. So if I take this, bishop could take back. He could also come down here. If I take this, king could take back. I'm going to go this way because I love taking enemy kings. So what's going to happen? Basically, there's 9 things I could capture. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I'm going first. So I'm going to finish capturing the 9 things. Then he is, then I'll lose my queen. Is it possible that I'm going to win this? Could this work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to capture. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to capture. Could this work? Could I win? Oh, this is exciting. 2. Oh no, my queen attacks this square. I was like, okay, in the end, we're each gonna have queens. I'm gonna win. Except I didn't realize that this square and this square, queens can move from this square to this square. So I got second place in this game. It's pretty close, but actually that's not winning. Oh, and he could pretty much force that actually, because he knew that my queen was gonna end right there. There was no way to do anything but end right there. So all he had to do was end right here, and then he would win. So great game, Stockfish level 8. You win again. So I don't recommend this kind of practice because it gets so bad so quickly. It's very difficult to have fun losing to a machine over and over. And so it might not actually be the best way to improve at anti-chess. It's better to play against a human being you can relate to a little bit better. I lost this already. King d1. Okay, I have to resign this. The nice thing, though, is that it's willing to do it at any time. You wake up in the middle of the night, you're like, hey, guys, I don't know if I should, like, eat ice cream or play anti-chess right now. So you get confused and you go with anti-chess. It's okay, because the computer is willing to do that for you. Oh, he's changing his opening. That's fantastic. Maybe I can win this. b4. Okay, so at any time he'll throw this in, and I have to play here. Can I win this? Oh, it looks so hopeful. So once he's here, though, he's attacking this, which is guarded twice. Oops, here like this. And he's attacking this, which is not guarded, and this, which is not guarded. So, am I going to play e4? I have to move the a pawn first. Let's throw the rook away. As you can tell, I'm kind of tired today. I'm very tired today. I had so much fun yesterday, though. It was so great. I'm looking offline right now. That's not very good. Well, I had so much fun yesterday because yesterday, I think I'm still not losing. This is great. So if I play here and the knight ends up here, the knight will go here by force because of this pawn. But then I can't fail to do awesomely on my next move. If I do bishop, same idea. He could play c5 and I'm here, but I can't fail to lose the bishop. I'm actually excited about the knight though. I'll do this way because that might draw his queen out. Oh, nice. Okay, so this seems safe to me. Nope, it's not. Running out of time, of course. Let's play the knight back. Oh, this isn't good. I have to do this. What happens with these knights, if the enemy pawn gets close enough, if you don't get rid of it, and the knight and the pawn is right here, it's so painful, because if it pushes and your knight is pulled out, that's pretty bad. Let's try this way. Oh, no. Oh no, now the computer's like, I know exactly how to play super, super fast and beat you. Ah, yeah, I guess it saw that, huh? It's okay, so I lost that game. But I wasn't lost. Halfway in the game, I wasn't lost, and then I got lost. I'm sorry to H. Peck Christensen right now, because he's in an empty room, and that's always kind of sad. Wait a minute. I'm in an empty room too. Well, that makes me feel better. Let's try E3, E6. The computer does not know perfect openings. We can definitely see that point where it goes, oh yeah, I can force a win here. And then it just defeats me. That's about the time my feet come off. So that gives me hope that maybe someday I will defeat the computer. Should I take with bishop? Probably take with bishop would be good. Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. Take these moves back, Stockfish. I'm going to take with knight. So that was, I didn't realize the king wouldn't be guarded, and of course that is a forced win then in Antichess. I wonder if this is going to be any better. I think this is okay. This is forced. This is forced. And now I lose my knight. Okay, now I better play this move so that he doesn't pull it down. Okay, I like this. I like this. Okay, what's next? Oh, I haven't lost yet. This is amazing. What should happen? I got this. I get the queen. Get rid of the queen. I felt like that might be a good technique, using the king like that. Okay, get rid of the knight here. Huh. I'm still not dead. This is my biggest chance ever. What do I do? What do I do? And the bishop is quite a liability. I need to lose the bishop. That move doesn't work very well. That move doesn't work very well. That move doesn't work very... He's got a pretty good setup here. Let's just move the rook. He's got a very good setup because I want to untangle these pieces a little bit. And I can't really. Let's say I play d5, right? Take, take, and the bishop is going to end up here. He'll play g4 next, so that's not safe. My bishop can't come out. Hmm. I'll try this. Feel like it's a problem. I need the bishop to be able to come out, and it's not working. Just move around, waiting around. Okay. Oh. And now he moves instantly. Oh, he pulls the rook this way. No. So the computer calculated the proper win as soon as that rook was opened up. I actually think the computer had me, and I'm actually curious to look at the computer's analysis of this position right before the pawn entered the a4 square, which is when the computer went moving really, really fast and just started beating me. So we're going to the analysis engine here for Stockfish. You can see it above my head, and it says white winning by 1.3 pawns. So I'm not dead yet. But after a4, white checkmate in 7 moves. So that was a big mistake. So c5 was its recommended move. That's good to know. Good to know. Analysis engine, good to know. I'm done with that. I want to play you at Antichess again. I'm starting to think maybe I can win this game once. Not that button. It's the wrong button. Take me to one of these games, and then I want a rematch. No! Stop taking me there. I want a rematch. All right. Why are you doing that to me? I'll just go this way. Okay, e3, b6. It was actually, I used to play e6, right? Everyone used to play e6 against e3. Everyone did. And then the researchers came out and said, oh, let's see now. If you play e6, you lose. Of course, isn't that great? So all that was left, let's try this move, was b6. They actually said that we don't know who wins if you play b6. It's the only move that we haven't figured out is totally awful for black. And so I switched to it, of course. And then you know what happened? Well, I'm apparently losing this game. Yeah, he's still thinking. Maybe I have a chance. Nope, his knight was overloaded there. I don't have a chance. Of course, what happened then was then they solved that b6 was no good either. They're like, oh, sorry, guys. Did I tell you b6 was okay? It's not. So I guess you shouldn't play that anymore. And so now there's nothing that black can do. So that's bad, I guess, if you're black. I like this move. See how he's still thinking? That's good. Okay, we'll play c4 here. Do I have a chance to win? This might be a problem. b3, take. Rook forced to come down here. He also has this open right now. So maybe I'll start with this move. Okay. Oh, maybe I can win this. It definitely looks possible. Bishop's coming in here, but the queen on f2. Oh, the queen attacking f2, it definitely messes it up. Like, let's say I play d4 so that he'll take this. He could take on f2 first, this way, pulling my king out, and then he's free to own me. Same problem with king f1. Come on. Let's switch the view back. Come on. How do I win this? I wonder if I can win. I want to win. Owned! I ran out of time. I decided on A4. So is there like a continue from here button? Because that's what I want to do. Oh, man. A4 maybe, right? He's going to take this. I'm forced to recapture. Ah, I guess running out of time is another way to lose. I've invented something new. I hadn't even lost that way before. I'm so whoops. Take that back. I have to take with a knight. The bishop actually loses. It's kind of complex, but what happens is he pulls the bishop out. He plays queen f3. What does he do? Oh, he plays c4, pulling the bishop here. This is actually good to know. And then he forces the bishop to do this and end up on the square by playing queen f3 and queen takes rook. Meanwhile, my bishop has to do this. And then he makes it go this way, and then he wins. So I hope you followed that. Actually, I kind of don't care if you did or not. Do I lose this again? Is this the one I just lost? Oh, man. Didn't realize this was going to be such a... Okay, I give up. Stop beating me. Oh, this is so discouraging. Are there any games that I could win against a computer? Maybe arm wrestling. If it's not a very good computer, maybe I could win that. That might be good. I'm just slightly congested, of course, after having had such a good day yesterday. You want to know what I did yesterday that was so good? Nothing. But 2 days ago, I drove in a Tesla Model S. I drove it myself. It was super weird. This is a fully electric car. My first time ever driving an electric car. And no, I don't own one. So that part's too bad. Let's try this move. But it's weird because there's no place to put the keys. So you sit down and you're like, okay, how do you turn this on? And it basically just turns itself on when you get close, just like the perfect wife. It's really interesting. And then you want to push the gas pedal. There's no gas pedal because there's no gas. It's a crazy, crazy experience, and I kind of like it. Very, very fun, except for this is not fun. So imagine it's like this, but totally different because it is totally different because it's fun and this is not. Do you got that? Okay. Good. It was actually great. I highly recommend fully electric cars that are like the luxury quality because luxuries are pretty nice. Yeah, probably not all fully electric cars are awesome, but this is a nice car. For example, there's this little lever on the side, and when you then you know what it does? It just steers for you. And the little map says, okay, here's the road. I'm not driving you off the road. And then the steering wheel, it steers all by itself. And all you have to do is read a book or whatever. It's so good. I'm sure I would just total my car if I had. Oh, yes, I do lose this, don't I? Wait, this is how you lose. Let's go back here. Yeah, if you take with bishop, you lose this way. So in case you're wondering, that's how you do it. Now I've demonstrated how to lose. That's one thing we can do on this show that I can do very consistently, actually. In fact, I've lost every game so far, and I anticipate losing every game in the future. But my opponent is not tiring, so that's nice. What's this? Probably a forced loss for me. C3. No. Because this is going to be pretty bad. C3. Now do I lose? No, it looked like he had a modicum of thought there. It's a good word. Where's my modicum? I think that was too small of a modicum. I lose after all. Maybe I won't lose. Oh, there's something I have to capture? Okay, I give up. My queen has to take that. It doesn't want to, so I give up instead. I'm losing awfully quickly. I think I need to focus better. Knight takes. That's the key. Focus. King F1. You've changed it up here. I'll play my knight down anyway. Yes. It's forced capture. So if I take this, he takes here. Pretty balanced position. Maybe I'll win this. Maybe I will win this game. I really hope I do. I have a bad feeling about this. So I'm going to play this way instead. Yeah, this isn't good. Computers are really good at this. Ah, I give up. Man, it's impossible. It's impossible! If you can do this, go to lichess.org, open up your web browser. That's not the same as your computer. And press LI on your keyboard and then chess, lichess.org. Then you'll be at this website. And here's what you do. You click play with the machine on the right. Then turn on some really grovelly heavy metal music because having a headache is a good idea. And then I'll do this with the queen and see how this goes. No, I lose again. And then click play with the machine anti-chess. Anti-chess level 8. It'll say Stockfish, but it's lying. And then it will just beat you over and over like this. I would be so impressed if you could beat this machine without cheating. And by that I mean without using a machine to assist your own moves. Because, let's be honest, a machine beating a machine is not as cool as you. Most things are not as cool as you. But, no, not that way. You have to take with a knight. But a machine beating machine is in that large class of things not as cool as you. So do it by yourself like I'm doing it here. Actually, you won't be able to. So why am I wasting your time? I don't know. I'm in that same position, but this time I'll try this way. Hi. So I actually feel kind of bad about the queen being here. It's a scary thing. Huh. Huh. How am I doing? That's not safe because of this. This is not safe because of this. Oh, he can't unguard that. This will be safe. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Let's try it. Queen's okay. Bishop. I can now lose my queen. I can also play g5. Bring that pawn down. This is thrilling. It's a position where I haven't totally lost yet. What are the odds that I can walk the invisible tightrope to win the game? I think I need to lose my queen. Let's do this first. And then this. And then I'll probably be techniquing that. Oh no, it's the problem down here. Yeah, this is a good setup for him, of course, because the knight is this, right? But if I push, then he can do this, and the pawn has to go like that. So both scenarios are poor for me. Let's try this move. This move. And he's setting it up. A human like me, I would just throw that in right away, but he is setting this up. He's not guarding this square anymore by pushing, so now he can play this and make my pawn this and make my pawn do that and more awful things all at once. So let's not let this be a problem for me. Oh, that's a great move right there, actually. Now I've got problems in the center, too. I'll block the bishop with my king. See how fast he's moving now? He's like, okay, I see a forced win. Good game, computer. Good game. So happy that I could lose to you again. What a privilege. What an honor. Losing to you is one of my favorite things to do. This is just really, really fun. This is actually going to be my last game because I don't enjoy self-inflicted pain very much. So I'm actually going to stop doing that after this last game. But I hope you enjoyed something about this episode, something about losing Antichess over and over. I think what you can learn from this is that you can do this too. So you don't have to let people suffer without your participation. You can join in and suffer also. I think that's the moral of the story. Okay. Do you think he's figured out that it's a forced win? If I take his queen, he can't recapture. If I take his queen, he will take something that I could take. And then he'll play king here. And then he'll move his pawn. And then he'll move his knight. And I'll lose. So I shouldn't recapture that. I should play this way. And then I should play. So if I take this rook, he goes here, I take. Then here. Well, here. And then I take the bishop, and then here, and I have to take his rook and lose everything. So let's play this way instead. One interesting way to choose which path to take is to look at one path and say, wow, that's a horrible path. I will die a horrible death. And then take the other one without looking. Yeah, that's one way to do it because it's the only way you won't die a horrible death. So you might as well try. Take his king. If he takes me here, I'm thinking about taking the rook there. He has 6 objects. A 5. So he could just, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, good play, Stockfish. I never thought you'd figure that out. Man, I actually want to look at the analysis board for that one as well and take a look at how I was doing in this position. And it says black is winning by 5 or 6. It's about to solve the position. Now it says black is winning. Now it says black mates in 7. But what happens if I take this way? I want to know. Black takes here. And then white takes here. It's why black is winning by 5. How can you win by 5? Don't you just either win or lose? And then here. And then here. Oh, interesting. So we're in a complex endgame here where I'm sure to lose later after a lot of anguish. Well, that's perfect. It's recommending this move for white. And black plays this. Oh, it's definitely an interesting endgame. I have only pawns, but you can see now I'm losing by 8. This is not getting better. Oh, now I'm losing by 30. Oh, now I'm losing by 40. That's 4 queens stacked up, by the way. It's like, okay, so I guess I'm ahead by about 4 queens. Oh, and 4 pawns also. That's, 41. I'm not doing, mate in 18. Yeah, so we can be comforted by the knowledge that I was doomed either way. That's so wonderful. If you enjoyed the show, there is a Patreon page where you can support it. You don't have to. In fact, I'd like to emphasize that you shouldn't unless you really feel like it. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel, but you shouldn't unless you really feel like it. Because if you do these things and then you regret it, it's bad for everyone. Except me, of course, because I just got a bunch of stuff. But it's bad for most people on the earth. So really, you want to do this yourself. That's the kind of salesperson I am. I never sell anything. This has been Chess TV. Thanks for watching.